Are you not enjoying your job? Is it just a place that you go so that you can put food on the table for your little darlings and make society think that you are worth something by trying to keep up with the Joneses day after day after day, yet never making any progress towards your real goals? Does the proverbial rat race make you miserable? Well, if so, then try taking pride in your work. Cowboys have been doing this for over 150 years, with great success. Best of all, it's 100% organic. Still interested? Keep watching. Hello, cowboys and cowgirls. On my channel, I talk about cowboy history, culture, related issues, and more. If that interests you, please subscribe. Subscribe for the horse. Come on, just do it. Having pride in your work is giving 110% effort into everything you do. It is doing something right and well because it's worth doing correctly. And it is an outward expression of one's own inner sense of dignity. There is no room for cockiness, arrogance, or the belittlement of others when taking pride in your work. Now I know what you're thinking. Taking pride in your work sounds like more work, which, don't get me wrong, it is. But whenever just one person doesn't take pride in their work, it negatively affects the world. Let me illustrate it for you. Mr. Slacker works for Corgi's Cafe, and he doesn't take pride in his work. He chases away guests because he's rude. Other employees don't want to work with him because they have to pick up his slack. He is a headache for management because they have to babysit him. And he starts costing the company money, which affects other companies that would like to work with Corgi's Cafe. As a result, Mr. Slacker is eventually fired and can't find another job because he didn't get any references. As a result, he lives off of unemployment for the majority of his life. And he ends up passing down his work ethic to his children, which will then enter the workplace and start the cycle all over again. Now, don't get me wrong. Very few of us are as bad as Mr. Slacker, but we all resemble him in some way. Even I do. That's why I want to share 4 simple steps that I've started to take more pride in my work with you. Number 1, go the extra mile. When a rancher asks a cowboy to go check water, that cowboy does far more than check water. He is checking feed, fence, water, cows, grass, and looking for anything else that may be amiss. And then, once he's done checking water, he goes out and fixes those things that he finds that are wrong. Which leads me to number 2. Look at the good in your job. There's good and bad to every job. So, focus on the good. I don't know a single cowboy who enjoys going out for the 4th time in the night at 4 a.m. for the 40th time in a year just to find that a calf has frozen to the ground and died 10 minutes before he could get to it. A newborn calf after checking pregnant heifers. But cowboys don't do the job for the bad times. They focus on the good, like getting to experience nature, getting to be with animals, and the pride they get in feeding a nation. Which leads me to number 3. We all have special gifts that make us a good fit for our jobs, and each of our jobs are essential. Just imagine what would happen if farmers, doctors, computer programmers, and trash collectors all disappeared overnight. We got a little taste of that during this past lockdown. Which leads me to number 4. Give gratitude for the job you do have, because I guarantee there is someone out there that would love to have your job. And some people that don't even have a job who would love to have any job. This was the case during the Great Depression, whenever the Golden Gate Bridge was being built. There were people lined up just waiting for workers to fall to their death so that they could take their place and work on the Golden Gate Bridge. Keeping all that in mind, just think about how your life could be positively affected once you start taking pride in your work. I guarantee you'll start sleeping better because you're going to be working a lot harder, and people will want to work with you, and you'll receive better references, and you will be entrusted with better projects, because if you can take pride in a $10 project, then you can be entrusted with $1 million project. Start taking pride in your work today by telling me one way you can go the extra mile in the comment section below, and tell me how I can improve and what you would like to see from me in the future. Please like, share, subscribe so that you can see my next video on pillar number 4 of the Cowboy Code, and keep cowboy traditions alive. Thanks for watching, y'all.